Hello, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, YAHAWAH, Hello, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, YAHAWAH, Barakatha YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, YAHAWAH, the water, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, YAHAWAH. Shalom, love Achayim, Shal Yashvala, Vayaf Dawada. Shalom means peace, peace to you. Love Achayim, to the elect, plural. Shal of Yasharala, Israel. La equals 2 in that case as a prefix. And Bachar is the elect. And the Yam at the end of Bachar to make Bachariyim makes it plural. The Yam at the end makes it plural. Barakatha, Barak means blessed, Atha means you. YAHAWAH is the name of the Father, Yahushai is the name of the Son. Ha means spirit, HaKodash means the holy. The Ha there acts like a prefix for the, and then Kodash means holy. If you have any questions, just leave in the comment board too as well. Recha. This, comment board is there. Not there, leave on the comment board. The Ha equals the. It's like a prefix. Ha equals the. Kodash equals holy. Bahasham. Bahasham. If you question why I put the underscore, whatever that's called, I put this to let you know it's a compound. Ba equals in. Ha equals the. Sham equals name. YAHAWAH, he exists where he is to be. Yahushai, he saves. He is deliverer. The Yah equals he. YAHAWAH equals exists. Exists / to be. Yahushai, Yah equals he. Yahushai equals saves. Delivers. Save. There. Just to have it on screen. Quick hit. Psalm chapter 34 verse 11. Come ye children, hearken unto me, and I will teach you the fear of the Lord, the fear of YAHAWAH. You see all caps there, that means it's the name of the Father, YAHAWAH. Same thing if you see God, all caps, G-O-D. Like in Amos chapter 3 verse 6, it'll say Lord God. That God there be all caps, meaning the Most High YAHAWAH. When you see all caps, that means it's the Tetragrammaton, as they call it, written there, which is the Most High YAHAWAH, his name. Now you know what his name means. You see there, it says children. The word there for children in Hebrew is sons. So, beginning with the men. Come, ye sons. And the sons, they do what? They teach the women. Really, the men, they supposed to know better. Because they're supposed to be the ones to teach. YAHAWAH Ba'ashem Yahushai, he deals with the men heavier than the women. This truth started with what? Started with men. Got Abba Bivens, who was Elijah, Malachi 4, prophesied to come back. Then, go on down, Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Gabar, Elder Apostle Rikar, Elder Apostle Gabar, and then on down to the elder bishops and the other elders and the rest of it. But as you see, it started with what? Men. And Elder Apostle Gabar, they had what? Their elders. They learned by men. M-E-N, not women, men as well. First Peter chapter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of YAHAWAH. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of YAHAWAH? Gospel means good news. The good news of what? To receive salvation. There's a chance you could receive salvation, but you don't want to obey that with the men, servants, the prophets are saying. The prophets represent Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. They represent Yahushua. Turn from your wicked ways, O house of Israel, for why will you die? I have no pleasure in death of the wicked. Book of Ezekiel. Judges chapter 5 verse 11. Judges chapter 5 verse 11. Rehearse the righteous acts to the best of your abilities. Do whatever Yahweh has commanded unto you to do. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh by Shem Yahushua and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh by Shem Yahushua will bring everything into judgment, whether it be good or whether it be evil, as you could read about in the Apocrypha. If you're a prophet, teach the best abilities, keep the commandment, be thou faithful unto death. But also what commandment? The law of faith. We're not being saved by the works, for by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves is a gift of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, not of works, as any man should boast. For by grace, for by grace are you saved through faith. Faith that goes into the cornerstone for getting salvation. You gotta have faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. But it's what? It's not of ourselves. That faith is a gift of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, not of works. Not being saved by works. We're not being saved by the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. You must keep them or you will burn forever. No, we're not being saved by that. We're being saved by what? For by grace are you saved through faith. It's a gift. Salvation is also a gift. Faith is a gift to get salvation, lest any man should boast. Look at me, I kept the law. As if that means that, if you can be saved by the law, it means that Yahweh didn't have to die. So when the Father put him through all that, first for his own and then for the people's, he didn't have to. Yeah, you just downgraded his sacrifice.
Strong's G 2744, Kalchaumai.
Vaunt, rejoice. Look, I kept the law. That's the word for boast. Yeah, Yahawah. And Hebrew goes from right to left, by the way. There you go. That was on 744 pause. Didn't realize. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawah, Bahasham, Recha, HaKodash. And if you want to say Recha Kodash, which is fine as well, you just take out that. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawah, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. And the Yah is the smallest letter of the Paleo Hebrew alphabet, so when you write Yah, Yahawah, Yahawah, or anything with Yah, that make sure that the Yah is the smallest letter of the Hebrew alphabet. It's supposed to be smaller than all the other letters. So A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Cha. Like you're gonna spit Cha. It's not Cha. Cha, Ta, Ya, Ka. La, Ma, Na, Sa, Ai, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Tha. And each, has a numerical value. From 1 is A, 2 is Ba, 3 is Ga, 4 is Da, Ha is Wa. Slakia. Alright, so Abba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Cha, Ta, Ya. From A to Ya, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then from Ya, from 10, it's going to jump to 20. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, 400. So Ya is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, and 400. Plus, each letter has a symbol behind it, what it represents. This is what they mean. Now, you see here it says ancient Hebrew alphabet, Paleo Hebrew alphabet. The Paleo Hebrew, in the heavens and all that is done, you just saw on screen, not this one. Just to let you know, ox, strength, leader, bit. And by the way, this is said in modern Hebrew. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zion, Chet, Tet, Yud, Kaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Simek, Ayin, Pe, Seid, Kof, Resh, Shin, Tav. But the Paleo Hebrew, before this one, that's the correct way of saying it. There is no V, it's W. And the rest of it, the A-E-I-O-U. Here it is. L11 Loves Video, he did on it. And I play to watch it as well. Yeah.
Ba.
Oops.
Right?
Slacking. Yeah, Alap. Has the words. Ba, Bayath, house. And the Ga, is Gamal, which goes into camel. Da, Dalath means door. Each word, the sound has a whole word behind it. Dalath means door. Ha, we'll find out in the kingdom what it means for sure. Wa goes into YAHAWAH, which goes into connect. 666. YAHAWAH. Hook. Connect. Connected to the V system. Connected to the left hand witchcraft with Esau, Edom. Ezekiel 28 goes into that. Esau, his witchcraft. Zah goes into Zion, which means weapon. Cha. We'll know what Cha means in the kingdom. Why is this giving an ad? Slakia? Oh. Yah is hand. Yah goes in the hand. Yad, hand. Yep, there go to 20. Ka. Palm of hand. And they do look like it as well. You gotta admit that. La, Lamad, Lamad, learn. Mayam, water. Na, we'll know in the kingdom about Na. Samak, means support. Ayan equals I. Each letter has a word and a symbolic meaning. And a number system for each word, each sound, each letter. Taza, we'll know in the kingdom. Kwa, we'll know in the kingdom as well. Ra'ash, which means head. Shah, which is Shan, which means tooth. And Tha is a Thawa, which means the mark, and also a mark of exemption from judgment, which means you don't get the papa when YAHAWAH brings you. Ezekiel 9 and 4. That's that mark, the sign, the end. So yeah, that's the Paleo Hebrew for you. This is Ezekiel 9 and 4, teaching the fear of the Lord. Begins with the men. Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4. And YAHAWAH said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a literal place, but it's also what? A people before it's a place. So go through the midst of the Israelites that are in the truth. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Thought about that brother. He had a dream with different camps, and the angel of death went through. Judgments. So, yeah. That mark there in the Paleo Hebrew is the wow. It's got out of there. Mark of exemption from judgment. You don't get the power from YAHAWAH, Shemel Shai. Verse 5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before their house. It began with who? The men. It's going to go on down to the women as well, both maids, little children, the rest of it. But where did it begin? With the men, you know? You can liken those unto the prophets first, the false prophets first, to be no more exact. Because the true prophets are the men of the Lord, the men of YAHAWAH, Shema, which are the elect. So they won't receive the judgment. But you go to the camp, you stay on the outside, because they're outside the camps on the highways and hedges. The ones that even teach online, these other false Israelite camps. As the elder apostles be saying about even men in Great Millstone, that ain't right. It begins with who first? The men. The men begins the judgment first. When this all comes down like this. Now, this judgment is going forth daily, men, women, and children, as well, just to also for edification's sake. But it starts with the men first. And those judgments upon you, false Israelite camps, they're about to happen. It said, and they began where? They began at the men, the ancient men. They didn't say the ancient women, the ancient men. So YAHAWAH Shema Shai is about to come through, and if you claim you're Israelite, you're Israelite. You call yourself teaching out there. If you ain't right, if you ain't teaching the correct doctrine, YAHAWAH Shema Shai is going to slay you and destroy you. He's going to bring you to ruin. RUIN. He's going to destroy you. He is Allah Shadya. Allah means God, it means power. It's a Hebrew word, not Muslim. Shadya. What does Shad mean? It means devil, demon. Psalm 110 goes into that. Yeah, they sacrifice their sons and daughters unto devils. Go into the word there for devils in the Hebrew. The Bible showed it to you. It's Shad, devil, demon. And what do devils and demons deal with? Look at the book of Job. Satan, what? He tormented Job. Most High, YAHAWAH, and Satan had a bet. So Allah Shadya. You think of all the horror movie characters, the supernatural ones. You got Pinhead, you got Pennywise. They're all devils and demons, right? But the chief devil is the Most High, YAHAWAH. He's the worst of them all. The Omega devil, the God devil, the demon-like power, the devil God. He's the worst. I am Allah Shadya. Walk before me and be thou perfect, as he told Abram, who would later be called Abraham. Genesis chapter 17, verse 1. And when Abraham was 99 and 9, and when Abraham was 90 years old and 9, he's 99, YAHAWAH appeared to Abraham and said unto him, I am Allah Shadya. Walk before me and be thou perfect. The word there for Almighty God is Allah Shadya. Just to show it real quick. Allah Shadya. Allah Shadya. Oops. There. YAHAWAH Al Abram. Why? Yamar. Send him. Allah Shadya. Yeah, there it is. Allah Shadya. Let me switch back to make it easier. I am. Alright. Let's see up here. Yeah, there it is. Allah Shadya. But it says Shadya Allah, but it's Allah Shadya. There it is. No. This is I. This is Most High speaking. I. Allah Shadya. For those of you that can read the Paleo Hebrew. This is like Al Abram. Or Amar. And it goes on. Allah Shadya. Allah Shadya. This here, that's I. Most High saying he is Allah Shadya. Yeah. Al YAHAWAH. Anya. I. Allah Shadya. Most High is Allah Shadya. Al Abram. Wa Ya'amar. Al YAHAWAH. Anya. Allah Shadya. Yeah. Al Abram. Wa Ya'amar. Al YAHAWAH. Anya. Allah Shadya. Hopefully this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. On that note, Shalom. Double honor to Elder G, and that's great millstone. Kal Halal, Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahushai. Shalom. Double honor to Elder G, and that's great millstone. Shalom.